The government has an extremely ambitious target of getting the smoking rate down below 5% by 2030. It seems very unlikely it will achieve this unless large numbers of smokers switch to safer nicotine products. We already have proof of concept of that in Britain, where we've seen a very pronounced decline in the smoking rate as vaping has become more popular over the last 10 years. And yet, even today, 28% of smokers have never even tried vaping. Part of the problem is misinformation. 40% of smokers wrongly believe that nicotine causes cancer, and a growing number of smokers, in fact the majority now, wrongly believe that vaping is as bad for their health or worse than smoking. To have a genuinely free market, you need consumers to be reasonably well informed, and it's clear that they're not at the moment. And this can justify some form of government intervention, and perhaps the government and its health agencies should be doing more to try and counter this kind of disinformation, not just about e-cigarettes, but about other safer nicotine products as well. Nicotine pouches, for example, contain no tobacco whatsoever, but 40% of smokers have never heard of them. Heated tobacco products are safe because they don't involve combustion, but as of last year, only 14% of the British public had heard of those. So there is a job of work to be done, which also involves creating a better regulatory environment in which the safer nicotine products can flourish at the expense of cigarettes. We have a whole load of EU regulation still on the books that, for example, restricts the amount of advertising in the e-cigarette and heated tobacco sector. And I put together a list of 12 simple, low-cost policies that the government could introduce to make sure that smokers are better informed about the relative risks, and that would be a better way and a more liberal way of pursuing the smoke-free 2030 goal than the current approach of endless taxes and bans.